All right, Mal, what do you got for us?
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yes, you.
you get the tough question, now you get the tough
Speaking of
topic.
Kingdom Hearts, because that's about all I've played this year so far since the new year. I've been replaying Kingdom Hearts 1 as a part of an ongoing leading up to Kingdom
When
Hearts
you
3.
walk away.
Replaying 1, 2, and then actually playing for the first time all the not numbered ones.
You don't hear me say, please.
Simple and clean.
Oh, meta,
is the way
don't
that you
go.
make me feel. Simple and
Don't
clean is the way you're making me feel tonight.
Well, that's good. That means we're going to have a good show. All right, sorry. Keep going.
Anyway, so I was thinking about the topic of replay, like, you know, and what replayability of games and whatnot. And
That's a
like,
good question.
yeah. So, what makes something replayable for you guys?
You go
Actually,
first, Tets.
I was thinking about this because there was a New Year's sale on PSN, and Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Edition or Extreme Legends Complete Edition, talking about all the added.
You
almost
almost
got
got
the
yourself a
topics.
Kingdom Hearts type.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But-
Sons of Patriots 2.8 HD edition.
Remix Birth by Sleep.
Featuring Dante from the
Yeah.
Devil May Cry series and Knuckles.
Anyway.
Uganda Knuckles.
But so, oh god. But yeah, so I picked that up because I ended up was able to get it for like $5, and I was like, you know what? I really enjoyed this on the computer, and I didn't because I had it on PC, and I didn't 100% it, but I got close. Let me just go ahead and get it for $5, and then I was like, why do I necessarily? I mean, like really, the Warriors genre and I guess not genre, but series of types of games in general.
Muso games.
Muso games, like they're literally retelling a story that they've retold every previous game. Why do you pick them up? Or even why would I buy the same exact one a second time? And for it, the addictive gameplay, I guess, is the way, I don't know quite how to word it, but it's the way that you can just, at least with the giant hack and slash Muso games, you can kind of go to a degree into the zen state. You can, you don't have to play it on ultimate difficulty, you put it on normal, and you just kind of press buttons and just mow through things, and it's just kind of almost like a zen moment, just kind of this relaxation.
It's a chill game.
Yeah, and it's this familiar, it's almost the comfort food of video gaming.
It's like eating a Big Mac, right?
Yeah, like
That's an amazing metaphor.
And I mean, really, what really, besides graphical updates, have they really changed between Dynasty Warriors 1 and Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete Edition?
I accept this challenge. Here we go. Buckle in, boys. We're going on a ride.
Definitely is differences.
Rhetorical.
And speaking of video games, how much are they really all that different? And I just think that it's that comfortable game. That enjoyable, it, and you just want to kind of consume a game, but if you're not in the mood to be going into time traveling, alternate dimensions, jumping between worlds, trying to find Mickey amongst craziness and blah, 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 it's just the kind of game you want to jump into. And I think that everybody kind of has that, like not just in games, but everybody has that movie that they put on or that TV show they put on in the background whenever they're doing stuff.
Gilmore Girls.
Or Scrubs.
Mal.
That's actually Futurama for Lily. She'll put that on in the background.
Oh,
and
really?
Listen to it. Yeah, just listens to Futurama in the background.
Man, I don't think I've ever done that with TV. I have to actively watch television for some
That's
reason.
the same.
Which is weird because it's a very
Absolutely.
passive media. Or medium.
It can be, yeah. Like I always have to have something else on, like while I'm playing games or something. I always have something on.
I'll do that
TV.
with YouTube videos and stuff. Totally.
I can't do that. Like, I actually get really easily distracted by when something's on. I'll be in the middle of what I want to do, and then the other thing will be in the background, and then I'll keep looking over at it, and I'll stop doing what I was focusing on in the first place.
Well, this is certainly off topic.
But
But I think that
Yeah,
plays
I get
into
what you're
why
feeling,
people
yeah.
have replayability for games.
I mean, What is the same hold for you guys, or like you, Meta?
Actually, like not so much. I mean, I enjoy the Musa games. I generally play them.
Well, I just meant other games in general.
But well, I mean, like yeah, but well, I mean, in like the case of like I'm using it to jump into like my kind of thing. But I enjoy like a game that's got like sense of comfort to it and whatnot. But I think what really makes a game replayable for me is if it's got a new game plus. I actually don't like starting games over. I actually really hate starting games over. If I lose my save data, I actually contemplate, was this game worthwhile enough to replay through the 500 hours?
Meta's all about efficiency with his time.
I really am. I really like being efficient with my time. But
Not
more
me.
importantly,
I'll just throw it down the drain.
Me too, Mel. You and me, bro. We're sailing away.
I don't like a game that doesn't have a new game plus is really frustrating. And then I generally am really even picky about the new game pluses. There's an old PS2 game. It was if you've played Brief Fencer Musashi for the PlayStation, then you probably know of the Musashi game that was out for the PS2. And in that game, they gave you a new game plus. You could start over from the beginning of doing it. But in that game's new game plus, you literally started over and only kept the collectible cards that you earned through the run-through of the original game. All of your abilities, all of your equipment, all your level up, all that stuff.
Your pot of greed.
Yeah, no pot of greed. You can even draw two.
Wow.
I really hate those kind of things, but I enjoyed like one save for Front Mission 4, where when you start a new game plus, you have all of your abilities, where you get like not all of your abilities, but you kind of get a portion of the EXP that you gain from the original game. You can dump that into your character, so you're already buffed up from the start, and it unlocks new stuff for you to play with on the new game plus playthrough. But you get to play through the game that you already know now. I enjoy those kinds of things. That's what will really get me to play a game replay.
You know what I'll
be able to do more new stuff.
What I love about
playing the game I know.
What I love about New Game Plus in RPGs and stuff like that is that you can just like coast through the storyline if you want to experience the storyline.
Yes,
that's like the best part about it. You don't have to. You can start with your items. You don't have to worry about leveling up or anything like that. Just, oh man, that story was really fun. I want to kind of like relive it a little bit. So just play through.
It's even better if you get like choices during the storyline that can affect how the storyline goes.
Oh yeah,
those
sure.
Those are the best new game pluses. I love those. The one game series that'll really get me, Way of the Samurai series.
Oh yeah.
They have like 20 plus different endings. They have tons of different ways to go through the game. I love that game because every time you start the game up, it's like, oh, here's all the stuff you had from your last playthrough. Play through it again, but now try to get one of the other 22 endings that you didn't get the first time. I love those games. Those are so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what really does like replayability for me is if I can play through the game again. I'm not otherwise a big replayability fan.
I think I've done that with Tales of the Abyss like 5 times already. I think because you get a grade basically in all the Tales games. They have a grade system depending on like how fast you win the fight, how much damage you take, like your combos and stuff. Yep, you get a grade. You get grade points. They accumulate throughout the game, and then when you beat the game, you can spend them in like a new game plus mode to like get 10 times XP or double XP or start with all your items.
I never knew that. I've never done new game. I'd never do new game plus.
So that's something I use a lot, but. Honestly, what game have I beat other than Pokemon Red? What game have I beaten more than any other? Final Fantasy IX, maybe. I played Kingdom Hearts a lot too.
Why do you normally replay a game?
The story, man.
Oh, that's
you got a game with a good story. I'll keep replaying it.
Three of you hit most. Like you did pretty good. Hitting of my three thoughts on it or whatever. I was thinking it was usually either story, enjoyable mechanics, or multiple approaches.
Yep,
was the three I had written down.
Wow.
Oh, it's always great
than I could have planned.
I mean,
we should replay this. You know what we should do? We should replay this podcast and see what changes next run through.
Yeah, or if you just have a different way to play, like especially with BioWare games, like I can play this class this time. And do it through this way, and I can be a renegade.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going.
Dark side or whatever.
Right?
Yeah, well, like even looking at future Monster Hunter and previous Monster Hunters, you can go on the same hunts using different weapons that are totally different.
Yes.
And it's almost like it's a completely different game.
You've got games like Monster Hunter, and then like especially like multiplayer games, like or For Honor or a MOBA or PUBG, where it's all like the same gameplay loop over and over. But you might have different equipment, or you might have, I mean, especially in multiplayer, you have different like the human element to add variety.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only time I really hated doing it is in stuff like WoW. And that kind of gets into my topic later, but we'll talk about it then maybe a little bit. But
no, I actually probably would have to agree. Like for the ones you have written down now, those are probably the major reasons. But
yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah, those are probably definitely the reasons I would replay a game.
And then social aspects can definitely help, like Monster Hunter we have coming up.
Yep.
Like where we might keep playing the same hunt, but we're just having fun with with each other. So
playing with the boys.
Right.
Destiny was really big with that for me and Mal. It was like we just got online just to play with our buddies. We've played this strike 500 million times. We know exactly where to go. We know exactly where this guy's going to teleport to. But we're doing it because we're hanging out and we're having a fun time.
Destiny 1 also for me had the how you were talking about the gameplay state for you, like the Destiny 1 really it was really like not like when we weren't in PvP, but like PvE Destiny 1 just was very chill for me.
Yeah, you find your groove, you find what weapons work for you, and you find what class works for you.
Punching and grenades and shotguns.
Like a hunter that thinks he's a Titan. That's what I do.
I looked at my Destiny 1 stats after I stopped playing the game, and like almost in every game mode, punching was like my top weapon.
No running overheads, Mal.
Yeah, just punch him right in the face.
Because you mostly played Warlock, right?
A Titan.
I forget.
By the end of it.
Titan, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but early on you played Warlock.
Yeah, I started with Warlock.
Can punch so far, and then the Titan punches so hard. So, anyway, that's tangential. But...
Yeah. Did a lot of those tonight. Yeah. What is the game I've played the most? Probably Final Fantasy X, definitely.
I've beaten that game like 5 or 6 times as well.
That game has got some. That game has got like insane end game area to fill.
It's also got good replayability because you can go different routes on the sphere grid. This time I want to make Titus a white mage.
I think I mostly just play it just because I'm in love with all aspects of the game, basically. And like the story,
I got so much nostalgia for it.
Right.
That is actually, I have to agree. I really enjoyed that game. Like looking back on it, there was a lot.
That was the first video game that ever made me cry.
1, 2, 3.
There's some obsidian flavored blackmail for you that you can use.
I mean, do any of you guys ever look for replayability as like a determining factor in a game?
To a degree, but this is going to, I guess, kind of get a little bit meta, but to a degree as well, looking at how much there's a, like in the mechanics, if there's a replayability aspect, like if a game is entirely like these couple mechanics and that's all you do, to me, that's going to lend well to replayability. Whereas if there's like 500 million mechanics that change throughout the game, it's less replayable for me. That's a turn off. Again, kind of like Musou games.
What was the question again?
Do you like look for? Is it ever like a factor for your games replayability, like the games you buy or whatever?
Ooh, no. I do enjoy. I do enjoy it though, but not really. If a game ends right, it ends right.
That is all about that ephemeral one-time experience.
Sometimes, I'm telling you, man.
Unless
sometimes,
it's Neo or Devil May Cry.
If you pick up a game, sometimes you pick up that game and you got to eat it like it's a nice, fancy-ass dessert, and you're gonna have that dessert once, and that's gonna be it, and then you go back home.
No, you just live off that dessert forever and ever and ever.
Sip on it like it's a nice, expensive whiskey that you'll never get to try again.
Exactly. You gotta enjoy it for the moment that you play it, and then move on with your life.
Your mono no ware pleases me. Replayability is not something I really look for, but it is always in the games that I play. So because
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
big
a
into
coincidence.
JRPGs. So there you
What a
go.
coincidence.
Yeah, it doesn't affect my. Is never a factor for me. Especially now, I just don't have the time to be replaying games.
There's, as I was saying earlier, my backlog is so huge, I just can't even think about it half the time.
Mine's not that big anymore, honestly. I got like Nier Automata, Dark Souls 3, which I just got, Bravely Second now. I think that's honestly, there's not much more than that. At least I'm remembering.
I'm at the point to where I'm only basically, if I'm replaying a game, it's probably like one of my favorites of all times. Like, you know, PlayStation 1 and 2 RPGs, and then like Soulsborne.
Yeah,
Mass
Mal and
Effect.
I breezed through like 25% of Bloodborne the other night.
Yeah.
In a few hours, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. I say so myself.
Yeah.